meet me at the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and out.
Oh, that was kind of hairy.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
You know those girls. You guys, everybody knows each other, right?
Yeah.
The club, so you know it's Michael 3. When you lost the first one, what was going on in your mind?
I think after the first one, we wanted to pick it up, and we felt the sting sort of from losing that first set. I think it was good that we wanted it and we came back in the second set.
What was different? What was different between the first set and the rest of the match?
I think we were kind of a bit surprised coming in. Like, we were up in that first set, and then we kind of lost it, and we took a break, and I think that was what kind of killed us mentally. And then the second set, we kind of just felt that we needed to pick it up in order to win this game.
Did the coaches say anything? It stuck?
They basically said, feel the sting and don't want to, if we want to win this, then we have to make sure we're mentally there.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Coach. Well, positives?
Positive, we battled. All 3 sets kind of found ourselves down at some point, and our kids kind of stuck with it. Bummer part is, we got to find ways to win these type of matches.
Well, that first set, you guys went on that roll. What got that roll going?
I think consistent serving, and we dug a ton of balls. We got a lot of scramble balls, got it back over. It helped us out. They made a couple errors. That's not like them, so it kind of helped us get back in it.
Yeah, and the whole crowd, they were in it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the students. I mean, that was probably the best atmosphere I've had in the 2 years I've been here. So that's pretty cool to see.
Now the second set, what changed?
I think execution on their end, was a little bit more consistent throughout. For us, we had some hesitation plays. We've been in this situation a bunch before where we've had opportunities to win these types of matches, but it's going to take one. It's going to take one for us, and we got to find a way.
So you guys took Kamehameha to 3.
Yes.
Punahou to 3.
Yes.
They both have a bigger block.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. For sure we're smaller. But I like our kids. We have good volleyball IQ. And I was just trying to find a way to be more consistent with everything.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Were you worried they'd be able to sustain the energy after the first set?
For
they
us,
were up in the rafters.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I mentioned before, the crowd helped us, the students helped us to get to that point. I wasn't too worried that they'll stay up. More worried that we may have thought it was over at that point. We tend to, every time we take a set off of Kamehameha and a set off of Punahou, we feel real good about ourselves. We want to get past that point. We gotta find ways to beat these teams.
Tell me about Punahou's 13. In the second and third series.
Yeah, I would say more than a handful. She's a good player. She heavy arm. Even if we key in on her, we got some good blocks for him. She finds holes, she hits over, she hits through, she roll shots. So she's gonna be good. Yeah.
You didn't think this was going to be easy, did you?
Oh,
the whole
no way.
Iolani rebuilding thing?
Yeah, no.
Breaking that?
No, for sure not. But we got to find a way. As coaches, we'll find a way. And as our kids get more and more in these types of situations, hopefully that one time we crack it will kind of have a downhill effect and avalanche for us.
Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Eric.
Well, how you feel?
Good.
Positives today?
Positives?
Yeah.
I really liked how our kids pushed through. After that first set, when we switched over from one side to the other, they, I really didn't have to say much, because as I was passing the huddle when I was getting ready to write the lineup, they were all talking to each other, about, hey gang, we started off strong, we got to finish strong, and so I could hear the confidence and the trust. The trust in their voices that, okay, we got this, let's go, just take this one point, at a time, and we'll be fine. So I'm super duper proud of them that they really stuck together, and tonight was definitely a team effort.
Yeah, beating Iolani here is It's kind of hard sometimes.
huge.
If the crowd is into it.
Yeah.
If the crowd is not
awesome.
into it, then it's kind of quiet.
Yeah, but you know the crowd was awesome, and so we need to play in more environments like this because you know our kids are comfortable when it's quiet, you know, and they can do some crazy, amazing things.
Yeah.
But when they get the added pressure of the crowds and the cameras and just different people in the stands, it changes the stress levels a little bit.
Yeah.
So I thought they did a much better job with the crowd.
They had a hard time dealing with your main hitters. I thought like she was hitting pretty much anywhere she wanted. She wasn't forcing things too.
Yeah. Well, we definitely worked really hard this past week on focusing on team stuff. So and we broke it down to where we knew that as with our big hitters, we got to make team hits. And so we've been in the past couple games, say like against Kamehameha, and some of our past games, even against like Iolani, we were making some very selfish hits, and so we called it team hits. And basically that's when we're in out of system situations, we keep the ball in play, but we still got a little bit of heat on the ball. And so when we did get into in system situations, then you just go for it. So I thought our outside hitters Remo and McKenna did a fantastic job.
So it's just a matter of knowing when to go for the kill. No pun intended, but and then when to just keep it in play. And
pretty much, they're athletic enough to where when they have to keep it in play, they still can have heat on the ball, just not swing crazy. So
that's where someone like you and your staff, you guys make sure you stay on them.
Yep. We definitely have to work on keeping our mental errors at a minimum. And we know that is our biggest. Kamehameha and Iolani are definitely great teams to play against, but man, we're our worst enemies.
Yeah, that first set you had a couple of errors and it kind of just
the end,
momentum.
Toward the end, we weren't able to close. So yeah.
But you guys look good. Once the block got going, the serve got going, and it kind of just flowed. All right, thanks, coach.
Thank you. Take care.